wanted your own Grumbot to receive answers to your burning questions, perhaps share a nice cooked mutton with, maybe a diamond popsicle, even one that is so technologically advanced that he can give you special gifts, armor, food, and even praise another star, even one that you can sleep next to. Wait, that's a horrible idea. Well, my handsome Steves and Alexes, I'm TheTerrain, and on this episode of making random Minecraft mobs and data packs because I'm really bored even though I have commitments outside of YouTube, I made a less beefy, but still chunky, Grumbot from Hermitcraft Season 7. Last time, I made Billy the Robot from the video game Carlson, complete with a follow system, and even custom armor which he can give you from milk buckets, or poison if you give him orange juice. Cringe. And this time, I've taken the Hermitcraft Season 7 mayoral decision maker and turned him into a 1x1 block Thickmeister. This is my most ambitious data pack I've ever created, and it took about a week to make, so please hit the like button if you want to see more content like this. Also, only 702 out of 7.8 billion people are subscribed to me, so please, if you'd like to see more mob creations, please hit the subscribe button to join the handsome Steve and Alex army. Yes, that's what I'm calling all of you now. Alright, now on with the footage. I started off in a modeling software called Blockbench to sculpt the mesh of Grummy Boy over here. As you can see, I couldn't get nearly enough reference photos, and even with them it still didn't turn out that great. I thought he was going to be easy to build, guess not. I then did some basic texturing and UV mapping, and no, I didn't forget the eyes. I was going to do them later because I wanted him to have some juicy anims. After a while he looked like this: half penguin, 40% robot, 10% hideous, and 16% bad at math. I placed this model with a name tag with custom model data, and skibdabop and dada, he's in the game. Only problem is he's stuck on the ground spinning like a ballerina, or a Kermit on a lazy Susan. Luckily this wasn't my first rodeo and I only had to copy and paste Billy's entire data pack. Heck yeah, reused assets. I also modified a few names in the code just so I couldn't accidentally mess them up later. Spoiler alert, I did mess it up a lot. Soon enough Mr. Grum was in the game. Only problem was that he was floating, but by moving him down on the display settings, Grumbot was all ready to go. And at this point I had two objectives. Number one, I needed Grumbot to take an item and exchange it for a renamed paper with an answer. That was his main purpose in life after all. And two, I wanted Grumbot to show some emotion, some pizzazz if you will. By that, I mean animations and facial expressions. I started with the answering mechanic as that was absolutely necessary. At first I was gonna make Grumbot take a renamed paper in exchange for an answer, but it caused a bug in which Grumbot would detect the answer and keep spitting out more and more paper, just spitting out loads of sugarcane right in front of me. I then switched it to a book and quill, which worked, but was very expensive and inconvenient. Like seriously, who the f carries around ink sacks on them? F***ing loser. And at that point, I consulted the wiki to find out that the real Grumbot takes diamonds. So, yeah. Using Masoud's loot table generator, I made about 30 possible answers that Grumbot could give you. In the future, I hope to make some rare ones that the player can unlock. Especially like this one. It's a coupon to never gonna happen. Get it? Cause it's super not. Unfortunately, Gru from Despicable Bot can only answer yes or no questions. I mean, you can ask him how his day's going, but I don't think only between 6:30 AM and 6:31 AM is the appropriate response. I then made a mechanic in which Grumbot would exchange a diamond block for a random mayoral candidate's head, including the dog catcher by the name of Joe Hills. I also added a gorgeous intelligent fountain of truth system where a player would rename a pink concrete, Wishstone, there's a difference I guess, and receive a purple concrete and a diamond with custom names like on Hermitcraft. I also added a diorite burn system in which Grumbot will take care of your gross bird poopy blocks. Polly keeps producing stacks of it, stupid parakeet. But just step a few feet back because his destruction will kill you. Next I had to create some expressions. At first I was planning on making 4 different expressions, but somehow I ended up with 10. I got sidetracked, I guess. The faces range from mad to sad to goofy, even some animated ones like the mustache shake. And with that all in, Grumlao Shi over here can now respond with different faces. I also added some animations to the regular face, mainly just a blink, which is just so dang satisfying. It looks like a rubber squishy ball. I got 2. I then used a website called Leshy Sound Effects Designer to make some custom sounds that play randomly when you interact with him. I mean, it sounds like a robot, which is satisfactory. Yay, synonyms. But something was missing from Gronkowski bot over here. Sure, Grumbot had some features, but there was no real incentive to do anything with him. So, I made some items you could get by trading Grumbot a nether star. Hold up, a nether star? Why would anybody give a robot a nether star? 2 words. Custom OP items. That's 3. Again, 16% bad at math. I started off with some custom boots that have effects, such as slime boots, which have jump boost but also slowness, as well as some slime particles that play when you're walking. With this base armor, I created a few more, like firework boots, and some heads like the Bumbo Cactoni head. I then expanded to shulker boxes. One shulker box contains between dozens and hundreds of steak from a Joe Hill steak factory. Omaha steaks? Pfft. More like Nashville sirloin. Yeah. Another box contains cactus string and sand. That box also has a 1 out of 40 chance of including Mumbo's head and a 1 out of 200 chance of getting your nether star back. Odds are on Grumbot's side, but he's got the idea. You can also get Mumbo's mustache with knockback 5 because why not? I mean, who doesn't want to knock back a bone man with a hairy stash? At this point, I posted a simple picture of Grumbot on the Hermitcraft Reddit, got a few thousand upvotes, and got some really great suggestions, such as diamond popsicles. Credit to this guy for that suggestion. I then created an animation for the nether star unboxing using an armor stand and some particles, as well as a custom model of Grumbot appearing to open his arms to the star. This is by far the most impressive part of Grumbot, and even though it's pretty dang expensive, it's worth it for Grumbot to praise the nether star. I then made some custom chat messages from Grumbot, which can be toggled with chat, as well as a guidebook for all possible features of him, and some basic information. And for finishing touches, I gave Grumbot some more sounds, as well as a jumping sequence after unlocking the nether star. He's a bouncy boy. I also made the chat messages more lifelike, mainly focusing on the narrative that you are Grumbot's dad, because that is just too wholesome to leave out. I also added some particles displayed above Grumbot when he is sitting down, as it is inapparent otherwise. And with that all said, that is Grumbot for you. The link for the data pack and resource pack is in the description, and that's pretty much it. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe to be handsome, and if MumboJumbo or Grian comments, I'll make Drumbot, because that won't happen. And also please check out my Instagram and Twitter at TheTerrain. And yeah, I'll see you all when I upload again. Obviously, that's how it works.